or install MySQL in your system? Yes, installed. Very good. Okay, clear. Now I am moving step by step. Follow carefully. First one, show databases. I think you remember one. What are the databases that are already available? For that purpose, the command is show databases semicolon, press enter. What will display? It display the databases that are already available. These four, remember, these four are the predefined databases. Now what is the next step? Instead of using predefined, you must and should create one database. Within that database, you are creating your tables. So, how to create a database? The command is create space database space name of the database. I given the database name as college. Create database name of the database semicolon, press enter. See this one, query okay, one row affected, that means our query is correct, one row is updated. Now again I will type the command show databases. You can use up arrow, down arrow to show the previously executed commands instead of typing the same query multiple number of times. Now press enter. See, college database is created. I think everyone is clear. College database is created. So everyone fine? Everyone fine? How to create a database? If possible, parallelly, please do that creation, everything done parallelly. Anyway, by the end of the session, we anyone not installed MySQL, again we will share the video. Not an issue. Now you can use college database. How to use? Use the name college. Use space college. Press enter. See this one, database changed. From now onwards, whatever you are doing, everything is under the database college. Clear. First step is completed. From next step, what is the next step? Creating a table in the college database. I already explained the syntax of creation. That is the reason directly I will write create. What is the syntax? Create table, table name. Suppose I am given the table name as student. Create table, table name. Okay. Within this one, you are writing the parameters. What are the parameters? That is the columns. For example, roll number, whatever this variable names, your wish. Roll number, the data type is integer, comma, comma. Next, what you want? Name, the data type is varchar. Of that you can write in a separate line also. Sorry, I already given semicolon. I already given the semicolon, that is the reason. Drop. 1 second. So whatever the table I created, the table is deleted. Again, I will create. Anyway, you don't know drop. I will explain. No problem. Table name, roll number. int, comma. So here you can write in a single line or in a multiple lines, not a problem. Name, varchar of some 20. Next to what you want, suppose age, the data type assumed as the float. Suppose branch is some string, varchar of some 10. Okay, like this you can create a table. Last close and semicolon. One table is created. See, query okay. Zero rows affected. Anyway, table is created. Sir, how can I see whether the table is created or not? Suppose I will type like databases, tables. See this one? Show tables. It will displays all the tables under the database college. Now you got it? Tables in college. Now I will create one more table. Create table. Suppose for faculty, employee ID, integer data type. Next to suppose designation, varchar of some 20, name of the employee, varchar of some 20, salary, float, close. See, now again show tables. See, in the college database, now two tables are created. One is faculty table, another one is student table. Clear? Now, if you want to, sir, I forgot, I created the table, but I forgot what are the columns that are available. For that, DESC, description about the table, DESC, student. Observe here, what is this one? The field names are, in my student table I have four fields. These are the data types of four fields. These are the null values. SS means, what is mean by null value? Even though you are not given any value, no problem. At the time of table creation, you are not given any value, no problem. Suppose you are filling on application form, in some what star is there, red color star is there, compulsory you need to fill, otherwise not at all required. Similarly, if null s is equal to value, not a problem. Now what I am doing, one more time, very very important, everything drop table student. Parallelly remember this command, drop. I does not want the table, simply drop followed by table name, press enter. Now show table. Everyone clear how to create a table, how to drop a table? Finally I am creating the table one more time. What is additional thing? Instead of all nulls, I am using some required fields, compulsory fields. House are student, roll number, int, roll number int, followed by, right, not null, followed by not null, comma, name, varchar of some 20, space, not null. If you return not null after a particular column, return not null in the sense the compulsory value. Suppose branch, varchar of some 10. Suppose here I am not given any not null, so even though you are not given, not a problem. Next to suppose marks, float, marks, float. Now here observe in this table, roll number, sorry, roll number, name, these two are the compulsory fields. Branch and marks are not compulsory. If you want, you can give. Okay. By default, null values. Now, what is the key? Suppose you have Excel sheet is there. How do identify a particular student immediately? Based on roll number. Why? Because each and every student roll number is in a queue. So we can write primary key of some roll number. Primary key. Whenever the keys concepts come, I will explain. Now see, primary key means that is the key. By using that one, we are identifying a student record. So among roll number, name, branch, marks, I am setting roll number as the primary key. Now DESC student. Now observe data types are okay. Null fields. Roll number is not null. Name is not null. Branch and marks you can place null. What is key? Primary. PRI means primary. What is that one? Roll number. Clear? Clear? That in this way we are creating a table. Now what is the next step? After creation of a table, insert values into the table. Now I will show you how to insert values to float, how many characters it will take. The sin, if you are not mention int size, minus 2 power 31 to plus 2 power 31, like C, like Java language it will take, sorry, 232 like C language it will take. Okay, that is not a problem. Okay. Okay, now creation is completed. We are moving into next one. Obviously, what is the next one? Inserting the basic commands. Insert. I will explain. Wait, 1 second. I will open the pad. Hmm. Now insert. Inserting values into the table. The command is insert. Insert into. Insert into table name. What is the name of the table you given? So my table name is some student, or else first I will write down the syntax. If anyone don't know, write down insert into table name. Within brackets we are specifying column 1, column 2, column 3, whatever the names of the column, write down all the column names followed by values, value 1, value and so on, value n, semicolon. This is the way to insert data into the table. For example, I will give one example. Sir, insert into, what is my table name? Student. What are the names of the columns you given? What are the names of the columns you given? 1 second. Here my column names are roll number, name, branch, marks. So my column names roll number, name, branch, marks. Whatever the names you given, write down only that field, that is column names, within brackets values are, suppose roll number 1, name is equal to Razu, branch is equal to some CSE, marks is equal to some 20, whatever it is, semicolon. One student record is inserted. One student record is inserted. Okay, now check whether it is right or wrong. Insert into student, within bracket, write down the column name, roll number, name. Here I by mistake I given branch spelling as B double R. You must and should use the same thing. Marks, okay, student followed by the columns, values, roll number 1, name Raju, branch CSE, for example, marks 97.5, semicolon, one row is affected. I will show how to display all the rows. One row is affected, that means one row is inserted. Sir, if I want to create 10 number of rows, and I will change this query like this, marks, suppose to Ravi. Observe what I am doing. Here I given only three column names. I given only three column names. That is the reason I given only three values. Press enter. Any problem? No problem. Think you got my point. Whatever the column names you given, exactly that column values you need to given. In what situation we are using this type of syntax? Suppose in some situations I am not interested to fill all the values. What, for example, my table consists of some 100 types of fields, 100 fields. Right now I have only 5 values. Instead of writing all the 100, just to write down 5. Whatever the 5 fields you require, write down first, give the 5 value. Only that 5s are filled, remaining are empty. Only that 5 are filled, remaining are empty. Think you got it? So I have another syntax also there. The syntax is insert into student. Insert into student, instead of given the roll numbers, instead of given the roll numbers, sorry, column names, directly you can give the value. Suppose 1 Razu, CSE, some 33, like this is also right. I think you understand the difference between first one and second one. In the first one, you need to specify the name of the columns. In the second one, column names are not at all required. But when you are using second one, you need to fill the all the columns. We are moving into second one. Sir, I want to fill only some particular columns. So simple, mention the name of the columns. I will show you. Insert into student. Instead of writing column names, I am ignoring the columns. 3. Suppose because branch triple E. So marks 99.4. Here comma. Everything is separated with the comma. By mistake I given the okay, right, comma is there. See, one row is affected. One row is affected. I think everyone is clear. Now, the last one is, sir, this type of syntax is very difficult. I want to insert multiple number of rows at a time. Multiple number of rows at a time. Instead of writing the same command multiple number of times, same logic, insert into student values of, insert into student values of. Here you can write how, for example, roll number 4, roll number 4, name is equal to ABC. Just to assume roll name is equal to ABC, branch is equal to ECE. Suppose marks is equal to 78.3. Okay, comma. Directly you can write with the comma. Suppose 5, comma, XYZ, comma, MEC, comma 89.4, comma. I will create one more thing. Suppose ID not only in a sequential fashion, you can give any ID. That is not a constraint. Okay, the name. This is the name, and branch is equal to civil, comma. Suppose 79.9 semicolon, press enter. See this one. How many are created? Three rows affected. Simple logic. What I am doing? Open. This is closed. This one pair. This one pair. Again, additional brackets are not needed. Three rows affected. There are no duplicates. There are no warnings. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Anybody have doubts under this? How to insert rows into the table? How do we insert rows into the table? Okay, I think everyone is clear. Now the next one. What is this? Okay, just copied by mistake. Okay, now the next one. What is the next one? Sir, table is created successfully. I want to show all the details. So if you want to get all the details, the next most important one is select command. Select command. Select is used to retrieve the data from the user, in the sense the data from the table. What is the syntax? Select column names. Whatever the columns you want, that column names from table name. From table name. For example, select roll number, comma, branch. Roll number, comma, branch. From student. From student. That is from the student table. Understand the meaning carefully. From the student table, what you are selecting? Roll number and branch. Only those two are displayed. Okay, now select the columns that you want. Only names of the columns. All the rows are created. That is, we are getting all the rows with roll number. Suppose I given branch as B or S. Branch from student. See, only roll number, branch, all the records, roll number and branch. Sir, I want entire table. I want to check entire table. So in that situation, instead of writing all the column names, use star. Remember, the star specifies all the columns. Select star from student. Now observe, I inserted six records. All the six records are displayed. Think you observe the second record Ravi. Second record Ravi. Branch is equal to null. Think you move back. See here, at the time of insertion, I am not using branch. So by default, it is taken as null. These are the names, branch, and the marks like this. So select command. Select command. We are selecting whatever the columns we want. Now in this select, multiple options are there. Suppose select distinct marks from student. I think you understand the question. So I want marks. For example, I will type the query one more times. Observe that student. Suppose if I execute this query, what you are getting? I want only marks. So it displays all the marks. How many marks? Six records. 97.5, 97. All the marks are displayed. Clear? Now what I am doing? Removing duplicates. That is, I want to know only unique marks. So before the column, use the keyword distinct. Then you will get only unique elements. I think everyone clear? Press enter. The duplicates are removed automatically. Duplicates are removed automatically. Now, now the most important, everyone listen carefully. So you are using select star from student, all the students records are displayed. For example, in your college excel sheet is there, all the student data is available. Suppose one company is there, the company requirement is whose marks is greater than 90. That means you need to apply some condition. I want only the students who satisfies the condition. I think you got my question. In that situation, we are using where select column names from table name followed by, sorry, where condition. That means we are selecting only the information that satisfies the condition. We are getting only the information who satisfies the condition. Now I will write select, sorry, select star from student. Select star from student where I will write one more condition. Suppose instead of write star, suppose simple, select marks from student, just for your understanding, where RNO is equal to 1. What is the meaning? Where roll number is equal to 1, only I have required marks of that particular student. So roll number 1, the marks is this one. Again, select star from student where marks greater than, where marks greater than, these are the marks. For example, I will give 80. I will give 80. Marks greater than 80. Press enter. Now I written star. Only 4 records are selected, these marks. Now here, any understand one situation, one condition. Last session I used the word operator. Yes or no? Here you used greater than relational operator. Here you are using comparison operator. I think you got it. So where followed by some condition means it retrieve only the records. Records in the sense rows. Only the records that satisfies the condition. Only the record that satisfies the condition. I think clear. Now select star from student. Anyway, I will take one more table. Again, I will explain different scenarios. First, understand the basic way of writing the queries. Now, this is my star from the table student. From the table student, the next command is limit. The next command is limit to. Check what happened. I think you only get the answer. Select star from student means it displays the entire table, but instead of writing any condition, limit is the keyword followed by 2 means it displays the first two rows. It displays the first two rows. Suppose limit to 4, it display the first four rows. Display the first four rows. Everyone remember carefully. Sir, what is the need of this one? Very simple. I have a big sheet is there, an Excel sheet or any table is there, approximately it consists of 1 lakh record. If you given the query, select to start from student, it is not possible to display 1 lakh given the value. Checking purpose, checking only 4 records. Okay, in the first field, the names like this, branch like this, marks like this, the pattern. Instead of getting all the things, I am getting only the required. I am getting only the required. Okay, I think everyone clear. So this is not at all completed. Just I will give you one basic thing. Okay, now select. Suppose right stop here. Suppose roll number. You can give anything where roll number in. I always said in is either uppercase or lowercase, not a problem. Case just to for your understanding, here in is the operator. Parallelly, we are moving with operator. What is in? I given one collection. I given one collection. Check whether my required thing is available in the connection or not. So now observe what I am doing. 1 comma 2 comma 10. Now I think you understand. Select star from student. I need all the student columns where what is the condition? Roll number in 1 to 10. Suppose roll number 1 is available, yes, display the detail. Roll number 2 is available, yes, display the detail. Roll number 10 is available, not available, close that one. Roll number 10 is available. In operator, that is in operator. Okay, now select marks plus 10. Right, check whether it is right or wrong, that is not a problem, from student. Now observe what happened. These are the marks. For all the marks I am adding a value 10. For all the marks, I am adding a value 10. Anyway, based on this, we can create a new column also. I will explain once we are moving to alter and update. Right now, observe addition. Like this, you can minus subtraction. Like this, you can use a division. Everything is performed. 1 second. Okay, now where we are? Okay, select marks for, so addition is performed. Now I think everyone understand the basic select command. The basic select command. Now what we discussed, how to create a table. Okay, after that different ways of inserting values into the table, clear. And then we discussed selecting different information from the table and applying where the data that satisfies the condition, only the data that satisfies the condition. Now I already explained one thing, drop table, table name, drop table, table name. We can remove that table. Suppose faculty, query okay, show tables, faculty table is deleted. Facul- Faculty table is created. Now rename student to students. Error. Observe here one thing is there. Rename student is available to students. Actually, this query is available. Why I execute this query in the sense this query is available. Rename, that is we can rename the table also. We can rename the table also, but directly that is not available. For that, we are using one command, alter table, alter table. Then we can alter the table. Now rename, sorry, now old name is student, rename to students. Now I think you got it. Show tables. What is my table? Now everyone remember this command. What is the command? What is the command? Rename. That is by using alter table student rename to student name. Student rename to student name. And one more thing, sir, table is created. I want to delete. Drop means the entire table is deleted. Delete in the sense if you want to delete a specified row, I want to delete a specified row, delete from table name is students, delete from students where roll number is equal to 9. Now select star from students. Check 9 is good. Now again understand how to write the condition. Delete means delete a specified row. Specified row in the sense the rows that satisfies the condition. The row that satisfies the condition. So delete from students. What is the condition? Roll number is equal to 9. For example, delete from students where marks greater than 80. Suppose delete from students where marks greater than 80. Now see, greater than 80 all the rows are deleted. Greater than 80 all the rows are deleted. You got. Now suppose what happened, whenever you are just now, anyway finally I will explain. Whenever you are using commit and roll back means roll back to previous step. Right now it is not affected. Why? Once we are moving into commit, then I will explain, sir, why this is not affected even though I given the rollback. Now anybody have doubt under this? Anyone have doubts? So what we discussed, creation of a table, inserting values into the table, how to retrieve the required information from the table, and alter, delete, drop. We discuss. Anyway, we will extend that one also. Anyway, we will extend that one also. Just for adding 10 in the sense, just for we can add values also. That is the reason I'm explaining. So we can perform operations. In the last session, I used operators, arithmetic operator. That means back. So rollback is not at all completed. Don't worry. So once you know the commit, then only rollback occurs. Just to for remembering purpose, back is there. Just I typed that one. Okay, don't worry. By the end, you will get the commit, rollback, grant, revoke, everything you will understand. Okay. So right now, ignore about. Don't worry about rollback. Okay. So by using up arrow and down arrow, we get the information. I think clear. Okay, that is the end of today's session. Okay, thank you. It is my SQL. Remember, I think this is your first session. Okay, thank you very much. Good night. So if anybody if anybody have no MySQL, please install before coming to the tomorrow session. Please install MySQL. Anyways, the link is shared. MySQL installation link is shared. Okay, please go through that link. Thank you.